All right. Do Team TNT's training. We are Monday the 15th of February in 2016, officially 6 weeks into the year. Yay! And we have a superstar on our training call today as guest speaker, the one and only Miss Lauren Berry. And what I love about Loz is she keeps it real. She does her own thing. She's out loud and proud. She's a tribe builder. She loves to attract other boss girls into her business, and that's what she's going to share with us today, how she has managed to, get her brand in and create this tribe of, like-minded women who just want to be part of this movement and this mission that she's on. So take notes. It is recorded, so share that with your teams afterwards as well. But Loza, take it away, my friend.
Awesome. Wow, what an introduction, hey? I can't live up to it. No, hi guys. I know a lot of you, so this is pretty cool. But yeah, a little bit about my story. I came into Juice Boss May of 2014. I came in. I'm 28 on Wednesday. I'm getting old. But I came in. I literally had a really small vision. I couldn't paint the big picture yet. Christine was one of the first people in Juice Boss that I'd met. And she told me I had to go to a conference. I was like, this girl's crazy. Like, I'm not coming to Sydney. Like, I'm not even in the business yet. What is she on? And I was like, yeah, okay, I like traveling. I came into this for travel fund. I really wanted to make an extra $500 a month. I was a PT. I was working 2 other jobs, hated my life. But I was like, yeah, no, this is going to be that little hobby, that part-time thing. I went to conference. I kind of was scared, like, happy clappers everywhere. I was like, I don't really get what these people are on. And now I'm one of them. So it's pretty cool. But, my journey's been very, very, I guess, different to a lot of people's, but maybe you resonate with some of it. I rocketed in the beginning. People were like, whoa, what's this girl doing? Nothing different to what you already know. Those high-paying activities that are going to pay you. I really was ignorance on fire. I had no idea what I was doing. And sometimes I still look back and I'm like, I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but fake it till you make it. But I really didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. I was just teachable, and I just said, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to that first promotion. And I got to SDVF in 10 days, and then I got to SC in 8.5 weeks. And then I kind of started SC. That's when I really started to take it seriously, to be honest. I earned 5.5K in 9 weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, I could probably make some more money from this and actually get to live a better life. I got to SSC in 6 months or 6.5 months, and then I sat there for a year. I got to QNMD a couple of months ago, December of last year. But the journey and what I've learned and now what I've mastered and get to teach other people is so, I can come from a place of compassion, whether you do this fast or slow. And I think either Christine or Fee told me this, the view is the same at the top, right? You still get to help other people. You're still doing exactly the same thing, and you're still going to get there. And what's great is everyone can. But the view is truly the same at the top, whether you get there tomorrow or you get there a year from now. And, what I've been able to create. And so I want to kind of talk to you today about, creating that tribe and creating that community and thinking about branding. Not that I've kind of done a lot of that yet, but, thinking about who you want to attract and who you want to bring into your business, and kind of how you go about that. In the last month and a bit, 6 weeks, I've brought on 12 new frontline with about 12 new to start this month. I've never done that, and it really wasn't until I got myself out of the way and worked on my limiting beliefs, but not pushing my belief onto someone else. So, what I think is possible and what someone else thinks is possible is completely different. And so you should never, I guess, detract away from, if someone thinks that they can get to SSC in 4 weeks, holy cow, let's do it. It's never been done before. Why not? So, I really kind of want to take you back to the basics, because I don't do anything different than what I used to do, but I just do it with more focus and more efficiency. So I am in here to get shit done. I value my time, and I don't think spending time with someone that didn't join the business or that didn't join up to the products straight away is wasted time at all, because it's about drip feeding. It's about creating that rapport and building that relationship. But I am here to find the workers and the doers now. I'm here to help pour into them. I'm here to help everyone equally, but someone that wants to work, I'm definitely helping, you know, and working with them at the level that they want to play at. Because obviously I play at a high level and I employ myself at a high level every day. So you need to jump out of bed and you need to have a clear-cut plan of what you're doing every day. And how I form my day, whether you have a big team or a small team, it doesn't matter. But how I break down my day is truly, you know, with those high-paying activities in mind. So right now, you guys, while you don't think you're being paid to learn. Yeah, you're on a training call. I commend every single one of you at 2 p.m. on a Monday for being on a training call, because it might not pay you today, but it'll pay you in a month's time. You know, it'll pay you in 2 months' time. It'll pay you in a year. So understanding what's going to, like when you're starting someone new, what are those high-paying activities that's going to help them? And it's inviting to events to take a closer look. It's finding team and it's finding customers. In the beginning, that's truly what's going to pay you. And so when I'm starting someone new, and I'll backtrack to kind of finding team and how I go about that. But when you're starting someone new, go back to the basics. We can, like, you know, make it as complicated as we like, but truly, you know, in the beginning, it's don't overwhelm people with loads of information. No one has to be an expert. I actually know a lot about nutrition, but I don't let my team let on to that in the beginning, because I'm like, they'll be like, oh shit, I don't know about enzymes and, like, you know, breakdown of macro and micronutrients. Yeah, so you want to be duplicatable. So I always talk about belief. So belief in the company, belief in the product, start taking it. The first step is, let's help you order your product. I'll hold on to your franchise details. Let's help you find your first couple of customers. Then I'll sign your franchise up. You set them up to win, because in that first 10 days, they're going to get that $100 bonus. They're going to be in the clear. They're going to be loving life. They're going to build that little bit more about belief, because there's always that voice inside your head that says, can I do this? I had a moment last night, you know, like having an epic month and like something in my head's like, can you do this? You just have to remove it. But in the beginning, remember when you started, like, you know, shit could have fallen apart pretty quickly if you don't have that belief. So first step is order your product, start believing in it, start feeling the benefits yourself. Because I truly believe that it's about the stories. We have so much science. We have an amazing product. We know that. But in the beginning, you know, your new people are going to, you know, want their own story to share. So definitely sharing their own story. So start taking the product, order it. I'll hold on to your franchise details. Let's help you find your first customer. How do we do that? Awesome. You know, let's do your first post. Let's share what you're excited about taking the product, getting it on your doorstep. Let's share about, you know, the benefits you've seen in someone else. Who could you reach out to that you know that, I don't know, needs good health, or that you love and care about, that you just want to come say, take a closer look. So that's the first step. So those high-paying activities I go back to. So, you know, sharing on Facebook, and this is my wording around Facebook. It's not a selling site. Yeah, it's you're there to add value. Every day, ask before you post something, am I adding value? Am I being genuine? Yeah, am I being true to myself? So lots of people come into my team, and I'm very out loud and proud on social media. I understand that, and I love it. It's an amazing tool. That's how I built 90% of my business. But you know, you always have to ask yourself, am I adding value? Am I, you know, being me and using wording you'd use? You know, definitely get ideas. Go on my page and copy stuff. I'm cool with that. But change it to what you want. Don't go and share stuff from other people, because they're going to get the leads, not you. Yeah, you want to actually make it about you and your lifestyle. Share your lifestyle. Share results. Share testimonials. Share your results. Share other people's results. Share what you're loving about the business. You know, if you're a mum, taking a selfie with working at home with the kids, like, everyone loves that. And you've got enough awesome people in your team rocking it on social media. I know I always get ideas from what you guys do. And that's what I love about this community. We just share and get ideas from one another. Talking to people, number one high-paying activity. We're paid to talk to people, whether it's whatever avenue you use. You know, in the beginning, definitely it's the safe option to talk to people on social media. But, you know, using Messenger. So I have a grid that I use, and every time I talk to someone, I write their name in the grid. Whether it's just a conversation to build rapport, whether it is a conversation about the product, the event, and I mark down, like, I've sent them a recording or I've invited them to a live event, so I know, so I can keep track of the conversations I'm having. When you're out and about, whoever serves you in the coffee shop, you know, talking to them, and it's not, hey, you should come and do what I do. Yeah, it's just take an interest. How's your day? You know, you love what you do. You know, if they're awesome at customer service, I can't stress this enough. If they're amazing, if they're bubbly, if they're outgoing, you know, sharing, hey, you might love what we do, or you might love what I do. Oh yeah, what's that? And in that moment, you have to be good at sharing. We call it your elevator pitch, okay? But your elevator story, your 10, 20, 30 seconds of, hey, you know, I help people create an income from home, or, you know, get good at being a chameleon. So if you can see that they're a mum, or you've asked them enough good questions and you know they're a mum, share the benefits of the business that mums would love. Oh yeah, I help mums create an income from home around their kids. Love what I do. I love empowering women. You know, if they're a Gen Y, if they're me and they're like a bit mental, and you can see that they love, like, I don't know, they're out loud and they're outgoing, and, you know, they're young and fun. You're like, yeah, I help people like with an online business, create an income from home, create a travel fund. Like, I've been on some pretty cool holidays with the company. You know, just, it's like, it's clearly, I'm not telling them anything. I'm telling them benefits, and they're going to get curious. So that curiosity leads to a key of, yeah, they're interested. And in that moment, don't spew on them. I did that to enough people. Don't do that. It smells bad. We've all done it. Happens. But, you know, in that moment, find out how they want to be contacted. Be like, hey, do you have Facebook? Or, hey, do you have a phone number? Or, hey, do you have a business card? Or do you have an email? I'd love to send you some info. Yeah, I do this all the time. If someone, like, I can't stress enough, if someone's great at customer service, you want them in your team. They're outgoing, they're fun, they're bubbly, they're charismatic. Yeah, you want to attract those people. We don't like the neg ferrets, we say. So Facebook, being visible, being consistent. You'll hear it time and time again. You'll get sick of it, but be consistent. Someone that comes into this business, works hard for a short period of time, versus someone that comes into this business and puts an hour in every day, who's going to be more successful? The second person. I'm living proof of that. I came in, worked really hard in the beginning, you know, was successful for a short period of time, and then I had this like hiatus. But in that moment, I was just consistent, and consistency pays off. So if you're willing to be visual on social media, and you're willing to talk to people, and I'm talking 1, 2, 3 new conversations a day, think about the compound effect of how that adds up. Yeah, think about 3 new conversations a day. How many is that a month? I can't do very good maths, but that's a lot. I know Dion's on here and she's an accountant. She could help you out with that. But honestly, that's a lot of new people in your funnel, in your filter, in your, I don't know, throw them in. Yeah, you're talking to people. That's what we're paid to do. And when the time is right, ask them to come and take a closer look. Hey, no idea if this is for you. You know, whether it's the business, whether it's the product, but I'm going to go with a business bit of a spiel here. But hey, no idea if this is for you. You know, I love your energy. I love what you're about. You know, I would love for you to come and take a closer look at what I'm up to. You know, business is booming. Make it appealing, right? Business is booming. We're up to great things. I thought of you because Linda taught me that, and I'll never forget it. I think I use it in more things than business, but I thought of you because no one is being thought of. And when you are thought of, you feel appreciated, you feel loved, you feel connected, right? So share why you thought of them. Hey, I thought of you because you're a mum too. And, you know, you're always looking for a way to make an extra income, or how cool would it be if you could go on a family holiday, or whatever it is. Why'd you think of them? I'd love to come and invite you to come and take a closer look. I've never had someone to tell me to piss off. In 2 years of doing this, I've never had someone tell me to go away, you're an asshole, leave me alone. Never. And that's our biggest fear, and that's what gets us in the way of not doing something. So honestly, share. If it's not the right timing, that's cool. Find a way to stay in contact with them. On their birthday, send them a happy birthday message. Send them, hey, hon, thought of you today. Hope you're having an awesome day. You don't have to go and talk about Juice Plus every 10 seconds. Don't be that person, because that's our biggest fear also, of being that person. Following people up. So if you're doing the hard yards of getting interest, I can't tell you, like, fortune's in the follow-up, right? We all know this. We all are told it time and time again. And I can't stress that if someone doesn't get back to you, they don't hate you. They don't hate you. They probably just forgot. I forget on a daily basis. Like today, drummer had to be like, dude, are you ready? I'm like, oh yeah, 2 o'clock, my bad. Because life got in the way today, right? Life gets in the way for all of us. So don't think someone hates you because they didn't respond to a message. Don't be like, oh, delete, like, can't talk to that person again. They don't like me because I mentioned Juice Plus. No, they forgot to message you back. So go and find a way to keep in contact with them. Hey, hon, this is the best message I ever invented. I don't know if I invented it, but I'm claiming it. Hey, hon, never got into this to be a pest. The other day when we were chatting, you sounded really interested. You know, if you're not, that's totally okay. You know, I just don't want to be a pest to you, or I don't want to bother you. I don't want to waste your time. So if you're not interested, just let me know. But if you are, you missed the event, that's cool. I can send you a recording, or I can invite you to the next one, you know, which will be easiest for you. Make it easy, make it simple for them. Don't, you know, overcomplicate it. They don't hate you, I promise. And then events. Events are the lifeblood of our business. If you're not putting on an event, then you need to be. If you're not doing part of an event and you've been in this business for 3-6 months already, you need to be. Whether you share your story, whether, you know, you have amazing uplines. Everyone does in this team. We're the fastest growing team for a reason. Yeah, you have amazing support around you. If it's not your direct upline, keep going up until you get the support that you want, and step up. Honestly, I was thrown a pen 2 weeks into this business. I was thrown a pen, and like drummer was probably there, and it was like bad. It was like a train wreck at worst. And now, if you see me do an event, you probably think, wow, she's pretty awesome, because I can do it, because I had to practice it, right? And you're never going to get, practice makes permanent, right? Practice doesn't make perfect, and we're not meant to be perfect, right? Duplication is not being perfect. Yeah, you want to be real. I still make mistakes, or I say stuff that I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't say that. But it happens, right? And it's real, and it's genuine, and it's you, and you bring your charismatic to the event. So inviting to events is what's going to pay you. Putting on your own events, sidelining with people to do events, you know, Zoom events. Zoom revolutionized my business. You know, it took it to over 7 countries now. So honestly, just if you're doing those 4 high-paying activities, people ask me, what do you do? I do those, but I wash, rinse, and repeat them every single day. And I fix and refine them every single day. So, you know, yes, my days are spent doing calls and meeting people and doing more of the team building stuff right now. And, you know, going to Melbourne to develop team there and things like that. But in the beginning, don't get caught up in making flyers, because I do like to do that. Making flyers and making it perfect, and, oh, yeah, I'll do an event when I know all the information on the product. When Jomo gets up and does it, I'm like, shit, I don't know that. I should know that, but I don't. But that's what's cool, because everyone brings something different to the table. You know, and really talking about tribe today and how I've been able to master getting as many people as I have on. You know what? The only difference is I talk to more people. You know, if you go and talk to 10 people a month, I'm going to talk to 50. If you go and talk to 20 people a month, I'm going to talk to 100. Yeah, and how do I do that? It's social media. So I think really understanding first who you are. So I did this at the game plan, if you guys went there, but ask yourself first, who were you? And then ask yourself again, because you probably gave a fluffy answer the first time. So ask yourself again, who really am I? Like, what do I bring to the table, and why would I want to join my team? I'd want to join my team because I think I'm energetic, and there's those I am statements like I'm bold, I'm energetic, I'm fun, I'm outgoing, I'm a team player. So if my team's working hard, I'm going to work harder, right? Because you always want to be the best distributor in your team. So understand who you are first, and why would you want to join your team? And then think about, who do I want to attract, and think about the demographic. Do you want to attract young mums? Do you want to attract Gen Yers? Where do they hang out? What are their dreams and aspirations? What do they love to do? What are their hobbies? And then think about, well, where can I go find those people? So, you know, obviously I hang out at cafes and juice bars and fun places, but then also on social media because I use that so a lot. And so think about groups. So think about how you can go into groups, not to sell, to add value. When I do a business post, my main objective is to create curiosity and have enough people ask me, well, what is it that you do? Because no one knows. Unless you go look at my Facebook, then you can probably put two and two together. But, you know, out of like one post, I think I got 37 messages. Out of 37 messages, you know, how many people are truly going to get back to me? Probably a third. Yeah. So not very much, but out of that, you know, how many times can I go and duplicate that and do that over and over again? And I have a method to my madness. So it's never to go in and sell, it's go and add value. If you love creating, you know, healthy lifestyles and really leading this business with our amazing product and program and really going after that like clean living aspect, think about what pages can I be part of. You're going to be part of clean eating pages. You're going to be part of exercise and workout pages, mummy fitness pages. I don't know. I'm like, and go to the search bar at the top of your Facebook and type in buzzwords: clean eating, whole foods, clean living, mummy fitness, like buzzwords. And then you're going to find about 1 billion pages to do with that. You're going to find a lot of like pages too. Don't join them. You want to join closed Facebook pages. If there's nothing out there like what you want to create, guess what? You get to be the pioneer and go and create it. There was no like Gen Y entrepreneurial travel pages, so I'm going to go create one. Yeah, there's no like boss babe, girl boss pages, so I'm going to go create one, and I'm going to go and attract amazing people to join that. And all I'm going to do in that page is not sell Juice Plus or not sell, I'm going to sell a lifestyle. Yeah, you're going to sell the lifestyle that you want people to be or you want to attract. So who wants the lifestyle that you live? But that's getting a little bit into like branding. But really when you're creating a tribe, think about, you know, those people that you want to attract and where to hang out. Social media is an amazing avenue. Why? Because you can do it from anywhere. So busy mamas, you know, you can go and add value into groups in like a split second by doing a post. Share recipes from your transformation pages. Yeah. You know, and not just like, hey, if you want to know more, contact me. Just share a recipe. Because people are like, oh, that's an amazing recipe. I'm going to go look at your page. And guess what? Then they might add you as a friend. So honestly, every day I think about adding 10 to 20 new people to my Facebook. I have grown since I've done Juice Plus, my Facebook, from 900 friends to over 4,500. What do you think's better, 900 people's eyes on me or 4,500 people? Yeah, and Facebook is very clever about who they let see your stuff. So don't be that Juice Plus cheerleader. We all love to be, but try not to be that Juice Plus cheerleader, because the more people in your team that you're liking their stuff and commenting, that's all Facebook's going to let you see. So if you realize that, hey, Jess Fuller comes up on my page a lot, I've probably messaged or commented, on her stuff a lot. So, you know, I'm never going to stop doing that, but I've got to be smart about who you're going and reaching out to. And when someone has a birthday, you know what? Use that as a good excuse to go right on their wall. And, hey, happy birthday, hun. Hope you have an amazing day. Because that's going to put you in their news feeds more. So, yeah, when you're adding value to pages, think about, you know, how can I add value? Recipes and share before and afters. This is a clean eating page. In mummy groups, you know, share, like, I love working from home with my kids, or ask good questions in there. Because the more interaction you get in groups of questions, the more people that are going to comment on there that you can befriend, and you can get, like, create relationships. That's what we're built in this business to do, create relationships. And then when someone reaches out, whether they're, hey hun, like, what do you do? I have a system. I get interest. Hey hun, like, happy Monday. How are you? Hey, just so you comment on my post, or thanks for reaching out. What gets your interest? Could be about the product. It could be just about, you know, you're traveling a lot. What the hell? Could be about the business. It could be about, I don't know, I look pretty funny that day. What are you interested in? Because I want them to share with me why you're interested. Then they're going to share a snippet, like, tell me more about you. Holy shit, you'll get a life story. You know, tell me more about you. Then they tell you. Then you're going to relate back to them. Hey, I just, you know, like, your business looks amazing. I'm a stay-at-home mama too. And they'll tell you your life story, seriously. Take a snippet of their story. relate it back to something in your life or some story that you know. Like if it's a mum, I can't really relate it back to me, but I can go, hey, like there's amazing mamas doing amazing things in our business, you know, working part-time around their kids, there for all the magic moments. And then I'm going to share, you know, a little bit about my story. Then I'm going to be like, hey, hun, best way to see what we do is to come to an event. We do online or live events, which will be easiest for you. Obviously, if they're in Melbourne, yeah, it's probably a live online event. And so they're going to pick. So you haven't been like, hey, if you want to, because that's a very open-ended, like, hey, I'm going to procrastinate, never come see what you do. They might want the thought of change, but you need to give them that step of, hey, it's A or B. So if it's this or this, cool. An online event, awesome. We have one Tuesday night and Wednesday night, which would be best for you. Wednesday night, awesome. I'll send you the details, and then get them excited to see it. So if you do that, stop this open-ended stuff, because I'm the biggest procrastinator. If someone tells me, hey, when can you have it done by? I'll be like, oh, probably never. But if you say, hey, you have to have it done by Tuesday or Thursday, I'll be like, cool, Thursday. I'll see you then. So you need people, the biggest procrastinators. You need to help them take that step. And then when you are building a tribe, make it easy. If you want to bring on 12, 15, 20 people a month, that's going to be a lot of work, which I am actually understanding. But I'm committed to this is going to work, so I have systems. So make it simple. Take it back to those 4 high-paying activities. Do group training. You know, this one-on-one stuff is hard work. If someone needs extra attention and they're willing to take that step and meet you halfway, awesome, but keep it to group training. So I have my leaders that are awesome, you know, SCs, SSCs, going on to bigger and better. I help them, but they help each other. So they're in a group together. And then I have a group message for all my new people. And it really is, they have the same questions. So instead of answering it one by one and being tedious, just have it set up. So they're empowering one another, but also I don't have to go and answer the same questions 50,000 times. And, you know, and think about little cool traditions, because what do we love about, think about what you love most about this greater team, and it's community, and it's the epic kick-ass people, and it's the traditions like the Thursday night events or the Zoom events that you always feel like you love. Think about the traditions that you want to create for your tribe. Yeah, think about who they are, manifest them first, and then think about, hey, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to do as a leader? So I do little welcome packs. They get a cute little KKK notepad. Probably, it's not very expensive. You know, and it is just a cute way of welcoming them. They get a cute little affirmation card, and they get a letter from me in the mail. You know what? It keeps them connected. They feel loved. They feel appreciated. They feel like they're part of something. And then, you know, those little traditions, like when they get to a certain level, like they're getting something. I know that I think Drummo has it. Like you guys get a necklace or something when you get to SC. Like, that's super cute. You know, when we get to QNMD, like Adam's team, we get like a Shorkovsky like crystal pen. I'm like, yeah, I'm epic. I got a diamond pen. I don't think it's diamonds, but it's crystals. So think about those traditions that you want for your team. It keeps people, if people feel appreciated, they're willing to go above and beyond. I'm a true believer in that. I look back to any corporate job I had, I never felt appreciated. So you know what? I went into the thing like, yep, I'm working like 8 till 6 today, and I'm going to watch the time go. I'm not going to go above and beyond because I got to pay, right? That's all I got. Whereas in my nannying job, I got bonuses and I got holidays and I got presents, and I was willing to just do whatever it took in that job because I felt loved and appreciated and part of something. And that's what you want to create in your tribe.
Wow. Loza, man, you're on fire today. That was awesome. I've taken pages and pages of notes. Thank you so much.
Did it make any sense?
It made heaps of sense. Absolutely. And you know what? Like a lot of this, I'm glad that you said a lot of that, because our team hear it so often from myself and from the other leaders. So it just goes to show, guys, that, you know, it is all about that duplication and that consistency, and, you know, getting more strategic on social media, and, you know, all the things that we teach you guys, and being duplicatable. And events are huge. We cannot stress this enough. If you want to make it to the top of the company, you have to turn up to an event, a live one, at least once a week. If there's none in your area, then create one. And you have to jump on the Zoom calls, the Zoom trainings as much as you can. If you are going to give this a strong yes, like when Loza first started, she gave it a strong yes. Okay, then she kind of fell off. And then when she gave it that second yes, where she was playing all out, you heard her. She's reaching out to 10 to 20 new people on Facebook every single day. She's having 3 new conversations every single day. This girl's work ethic is incredible. And that's what it takes to be an NMD. So what level are you guys employing yourselves at? Yeah? Are you hiding behind your computer? You've heard me tell that story before. Loz has just shared her story. You know, we get really good at doing flyers, but we're too like hiding because we're too afraid of what people are going to say when we actually put it in front of them. So honestly, guys, this is the week to balls up. Like get your mojo, and honestly, just freaking give it a strong yes. Stop this wishy-washy shit. I'm over it. You know, I'm over people saying that I want it. Christine, I want to get to that next, or I want to do this. I give you 3 things to do and you don't do it. And that's what I said in that post today. Like 90% of you will not do those 3 things that I put on the post. It'll only be 10% of you. So you guys that are on the call today, are you going to be in the 10% or are you going to be in the 90%? Yeah? We don't have time to work with everybody. We can work with the people with both hands up that are doing the do. And for the rest of you, we can check in with you. And that's okay. Like maybe speed is not your friend and this is all the wrong timing and life is getting in the way for you. That's okay. You don't have to be a rock star in this business. If you're enjoying getting your, you know, products a bit cheaper and just helping those that you love and care about around you, that's cool. We love you guys. We need you guys in our business. Yeah. You guys make up 80% of our business. But if you are serious about making Juice Plus, you know, that vehicle that creates that lifestyle that you're dreaming of, that you see other people living around you, then you have to give it a strong yes. And as Loz said, you've got to build that tribe. We've got some people who are saying they want to do it, but they're becoming lazy leaders. You know, you're not actually stepping up and doing the activities. So, Loz, loved it. Appreciate you taking the time to share all that. It was fantastic. So many gold nuggets in there, and I can't wait to share the recording with the rest of the team. Thank you for giving us your time today, honey. It was brilliant.
Welcome. Hopefully I added some value. Sorry, life got in the way today, but yeah, I was never going to miss the call. And honestly, if you like, I always love sidelining. So, you know, if you want to put on events, if you're on the Gold Coast and you want someone to sideline with, like, I love events. You know, I'm lucky I love events because they're the high-paying activity, right? I can't stress to you enough, just if you want it, you have to make a decision. And I never got that. People say draw a line in the sand and make a decision. And I'm like literally? Like, what do you mean? But you have to. Either if you want to change, you have to do some stuff that might be uncomfortable at first, but honestly, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it on the other side. I got to leave my job last October, and life's been life-changing ever since. So, yeah.
And I love that you shared before too that, you know, when we first start out in this business and we get thrown the pen to go and present, we are shit. Everybody starts off as a presenter. Okay? It takes time. It takes practice to be better. But now if we get the pen thrown at us, we can handle it okay. And yes, there's still stuff that flies out of our mouth and we go, oh my God, did that really just come out? It doesn't matter because you're growing a little bit more each time. So, Loza, I loved all that. Great wisdom in there, and can't wait to see you hit the pinnacle position as NMD later in the year, honey. It's on its way.
Thanks for having me, guys.